Zoran Mamdani, who is now officially the mayor of New York, has become wildly popular over just the past 2 years or so. Whatever opinions you have about him, you can't argue that the guy's got charisma. He's got humility and that approachability that a lot of politicians don't. And his popularity propelled the New York mayoral election to seemingly new heights this year. It all made me remember one mayoral candidate from the past that was also a breath of fresh air, but for maybe all the wrong reasons. Let me tell you the story of Skibooky Satora. The scene is the New York City subway. The time is on the screen. Me and my friend were standing on the train by the door, and down comes this antsy looking guy. He says excuse me to us and puts a sticker from a stack he had and slaps it on the window. What the hell is this guy trying to advertise, I think to myself. Upon reading the card, I saw it was a mayoral campaign. Does this guy really think he's going to get famous enough to become mayor by putting up stickers on the subway? And the synopsis of what his ideology was made it clear this guy had no chance of actually becoming mayor. Quote, kids are being gunned down. The city is corrupt. We actually started laughing when we read this aloud. Sure, buddy, the city's corrupt. Fucking Detective Sherlock Holmes. Intrigued I was, I searched up the link on the card, and into my life came the greatness that was Skibooky Satora. A terribly edited drone shot of Skibooky in front of some Chelsea projects greeted me. But what's probably genuinely the best thing on this whole site that helps his case for mayor is here. How it says he was shot in a homeless shelter and is now running for mayor, proving that he has been through the struggle, he's been a victim, he knows what it's like, and now wants to fight for his city so other people don't have to go through it too. Again, that was about the only thing on his whole page that made him look like a better candidate. Everything else made him look like a worse one. Reading the direct quotes from Skibooky, and then the text which was also directly from Skibooky, which made the quotes immediately redundant, I get an understanding of who we were really dealing with. And first of all, this is what I call a run-on sentence. I would hope my mayor passed middle school English. The Skibooky campaign believes that all New Yorkers are victims of gun violence. Every single one of them! Believe it or not, in 2021, approximately 0.008% of New Yorkers were actually victims of gun violence, which is a little bit less than 100%. Ready for another fake stat? Boom. The crime rate is 75%. No, it's not. The average crime rate in 2021 was 4.3%. Burglary was 15%. So maybe he read the 1 as a 7? But I don't think anything could prepare me for the campaign video I was about to watch.
For the right mayor who understands the people's issues in New York City.
Skibooky, I'm running for New York City mayor. Got gunned down in a homeless shelter. Now I'm running for mayor. This whole city's corrupted.
You want Bill? You want Bill?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm the right mayor.
Thank you.
I'm
I got you, bro.
independent. It's on my time. This whole city's corrupted. Nobody knows about homelessness than me. I got 3 bullets for
Let's
being
talk about it, bro.
gunned down in a
Remember, you're supposed to
homeless
look. Watch, I
shelter.
got
None
this.
of them know about homelessness. But
supposed to
Skibooky,
talk to
I'm
me,
running for
Skibooky?
mayor, yo. I got 3 bullets. 3 bullets in me for being gunned down in a homeless shelter. 2005. 2005. Now I'm running for mayor.
Come on, bro.
Love you.
bro.
Love you.
Ahead, bro.
The city's corrupted.
Quite the appearance, if I do say so. Completely rewrote the rulebook there. He never walked onto the microphone stand.
The city's corrupted.
He voluntarily showed his naked back to the crowd, and he got so emotional he had to be held back. Held back from what? I don't know. What was he gonna do? Then he dramatically exited the scene, all in 50 seconds, might I add. That's efficiency. I don't know what kind of event or rally this was, but my God, did Skibooky steal the show? That was electric. And I shared it with my friend from the train. And I thought this was so funny. He said that if he became mayor, his first law would be that everyone give $10 to a homeless person. Speaking of dollars, he was also accepting donations on his website so that he could debate actual candidates like Eric Adams, who would go on to win and become the real mayor. Apparently, he needed $200,000 to do so. I'm not sure how true that was, but he was actually really fucking close. Skibooky had $187,000 in funds, none of which came from the people of New York. But honestly, I would have paid the remaining $13K to see him debate like this on national television. The election came, and as you may have guessed, he didn't do so well. Our boy got 264 votes, making him the least voted candidate out of the 9 on the poll. But god damn it, he was still a candidate. And for that, I am proud. This also somehow means that 264 people actually thought that their vote for the city's future was best spent on Skibooky. That, or they just voted for him because they thought it was funny, like I did. Democracy. Anyways, with that, his dream of being mayor was dead. If you try searching up the URL today, it takes you to another website. But this was only the beginning. Skibooky's hunger for political power was not deterred by the mayoral race result. He ditched his own political party, the Law Outbreakers, and joined up with the Freedom Party of New York to represent them in the 2022 New York gubernatorial. AKA the race for governor. Skibooky had returned even less prepared than he was before. Skibooky wouldn't even make the ballot this time. The New York Board of Election Commissioners rejected him because he didn't designate a lieutenant governor, essentially his second in command. Think of this as a president running for office without a vice president. He would actually represent a real political party this time, the Freedom Party of New York, which is essentially an extension of the Black Panthers with strong beliefs in black nationalism, minority rights, basically about as far left as you can go before starting a revolutionary movement. The party's inception was in 2010, and it wasn't really a hit. The website's domain expired in 2012. It didn't seem like whatever strands left of this party had much faith in Skibooky because the website never went back online during his process to run in the election. Maybe they were mad he didn't pick any one of them to be vice governor. So Skibooky went silent for now, but not for long.
A man accused in 4 separate incidents, including sucker punching a woman and hate crimes.
Store is accused of striking several people, including this woman.
Just walking, and a man came up and punched me in the face.
Store was in court for 3 open cases. The NYPD says he has a history of similar assaults and has been arrested several times in the past 6 months.
That's not good. Throughout 2023 and 2024, Skibooky went on an absolute rampage in the streets. He was indicted and brought to court for charges of assault, stalking, and second-degree harassment. He was also facing allegations for his incidents being racist, sexist, and anti-Semitic. So what once seemed to have started as a preposterous run for mayor turned into public humiliation and a possible 8 years in prison for committing 2 felonies. New York didn't want to vote for him, so he started harassing and assaulting New York, taking sore losing to a whole new level. And so much for that anti-violence he was preaching on his website. To quote the New York Post, Satora, an aspiring rapper who unsuccessfully ran for mayor, governor, and city council. I didn't even know about that. Tried to sneak that one in. It appears to maintain 10 different TikTok accounts, which reviewed by the Post and document his aggression with strangers in New York City, most of them women. It is true that in his past, Skibooky was an aspiring rapper. But he never evolved into an official rapper, though. He was always just aspiring. But did he let his run for mayor and governor and apparently city council stop him from trying to achieve his official rapper status? No! He still spits! Spit it! Think I'm fucking playing!
I ain't average rich. From New York to London in a 40-minute trip. Don't ask me shit. Brooklyn raised me shit. The Harlem shot me quick. And the homeless shot the bitch. But I won't win no limb. But I won't win no limb. But I won't win no limb. Don't ask me shit.
If you could take your attention away from the absolute fire Skibooky was spitting, you may have noticed the Trump flag. This man went from representing the most extremist left party in New York politics to repping Trump in 3 years. Bipolar tendencies, maybe. And I don't think I've wrapped my head around this. He ran for mayor and lost. He ran for governor and was disqualified. And then he started uploading videos of himself committing crimes. Like, not even crimes that would be interesting to record, like climbing a skyscraper or something. But instead stuff like this.
Yeah, I'm running for mayor, faggot. Yeah, what up? What up? What up?
Go down, what you in the rush for? What you in a rush for? Pay attention so you won't walk
He tries to deny the allegations that he punched this woman and this one and maybe 6 more. You can have all the evidence you want, saying she chose another man in the lineup.
And she picked somebody else out in the lineup.
Saying the people you assaulted are ghosts.
Those other people is ghosts.
But you're posting TikToks daily where you are harassing and insulting people. Because of that, it is now much easier for somebody like a judge or a jury to connect you to the crimes you're being accused of. But really, I shouldn't expect that type of intelligence from Skibooky. Because, believe me when I say this man tried to represent himself in court. Now I would understand maybe he did this as a power move. Maybe he did this to prove his legal skills to the reporters and have them say, huh, maybe this guy has got potential for becoming mayor. Nope. The judge asks him if he has any legal experience at all.
Have you had any legal training at all?
No, ma'am.
Honestly, I was speechless when I saw this. What do you mean? You ran for mayor for New York, you're going to run for mayor again, and you don't have any legal experience. Do you know what a mayor does? He does legal shit! Well, you need legal experience. Among the many crimes he filmed himself committing, he also re-uploaded his electric show-stealing performance that was featured on his website from before. The 4-bullet performance, as I like to call it. Should have won a Tony. Originally meant for his 2021 campaign, but now with the Marcus Garvey grandson text added. Yeah, that's right. A part of his new campaign, he now has fully embraced being Marcus Garvey's grandson.
Marcus Garvey, great-great-grandson.
He says it in almost every video. It's written in text in every video. And if you ask me, this association is more disrespectful to Marcus Garvey than it is helpful to Skibooky. But wait, did I just say new campaign? Yes, I did. He's running for mayor in 2025. There was nothing online about him being in the 2025 mayoral election, so I couldn't even talk about any potential growth Skibooky may have had between terms. But leading up to this election, Skibooky was interviewed in 2024 for the first time about his opinions. And I'm assuming this was before he was accused of 2 felonies, second-degree harassment, being anti-Semitic, being sexist, and being racist, because the interviewer doesn't even know who he is.
Are you running for mayor?
I'm running for mayor,
What's
girl.
your name?
Skibooky.
I never heard of you, Skibooky.
Get familiar, bitch. You should have said that. Oh my god. This dude hasn't printed new cards? My god, this is in 2024. Them cards still say 21 on them. How low is the budget? Did he spend all his campaign money on bail?
I'm down with the movement. Freedom, a.k.a. the Donald Trump movement. These whole cities corrupted.
He's also now an avid Trump supporter for some reason. I touched on this earlier with the flag meme behind him in his raps, which is crazy, might I add, representing Flatbush, Brooklyn, a neighborhood which is 80% Democrat.
I got over 250,000 votes already. They stealing my votes and giving it to Curtis and Eric.
From sheer aggression and probably fear that she was going to be assaulted, this woman says she would vote for Skibooky.
I'll vote for you, Skibooky.
You need to vote for yourself.
And he doesn't even want the vote. This is just an absolute masterclass on how to do everything wrong in an interview when running for mayor.
What the hell is wrong with you, man?
Okay.
But politics aside, harassment aside, my favorite segment's gotta be the relationship advice.
Check this out, dogs. I was chilling on the block, and I
Seen a little beta mark.
nigga telling me, dogs, that his girlfriend, he wasn't getting along with the bitch.
He cheating on the bitch, doing all type of shit to the bitch.
Then out of nowhere,
I see the nigga with the bitch again, and this time the nigga married to the bitch.
I said, yo, bro, hold up, bro.
This bitch nigga.
Whoa.
I wouldn't trust this guy. If he beats random people, shit. Being his wife gotta be the closest thing to a simulator for hell.
I'm really like that, dogs. Who wanna fight, dogs? You're not getting it, dogs. These niggas got $1 billion.
He just gives off current day Kanye West ranting energy. Just watching some of these videos makes me feel uncomfortable, like he could just start swinging at any moment. If we remember anything about Skibooky, it's not that he clearly had a mental illness, not that he was arrested 12 times, not that he had a drug problem, even more apparent than his mental illness, not even that he was one of the greatest aspiring rappers of all time, but
That I went down fighting for America. We must love America. We built it. It's amazing. I know this pretty little hole in that love me like Katie. And when I put that work in, she like me like my